before we jump in, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Listen, this channel is for people who want to have real conversations, no fluff, authentic, where we talk about money, mindset, and relationships and everything else under the sun, as long as it gets back to the money and how we can level up in life. Now, let's be real. Subscribing to this channel helps my content reach more people, which gets me closer to monetization so I can continue to keep giving you high quality content. Now, if you rock with that, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. Let's get back to the video. What up? What's the word? Welcome to another show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube, where we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtnee Edgar. Listen. We got a lot of topics to cover tonight, but before you do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right, my good people. Also, super chat goal tonight is $100. Make sure you support the platform. Also, if you don't want to do the super chat, you don't want to be noticed, hit me up in the cash app. The goal is $50. Nigga, all I'm asking for is $1. Send me $1. Send me $1. But hold on, I want to see something real quick. I want to make sure my audio is good, because I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Okay, so the audio is good. Just got to make sure the audio is good. Listen, man, we got a lot of topics to cover tonight. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, make sure you become an ENG member. Listen, we got to get to 100 ENG members, consistent members. We need 100. We at 7 members right now. We got to get to 100. 100 ENG members. We got to get there. All right. So it's 99 cents just to become an ENG member. I had to break because it was $2.99, so I brought it down to 99 cents. So helping y'all out. All right. Helping y'all out. But I want to go ahead and get started. For tonight. I want to go ahead and get into this David topic. So there is an update in regards to him being charged, because if some of y'all who didn't know, he was arrested. He wasn't charged yet, but now we got more evidence saying that he is charged with the first-degree murder. First-degree murder. So we're going to get into this topic, and then I'm going to give my thoughts and my opinions. All right, so let's rock out.
Good morning. My name is Nathan Hochman. I'm the District Attorney of Los Angeles County. With me up here is Los Angeles Police Department Chief Jim McDonald. Also at this podium on the DA side are the Assistant District Attorney Maria Ramirez, who oversees our special operations. We have John McKinney, who is our Director of Specialized Prosecutions. The Assistant Head Deputy District Attorney is Habib Balian of the Major Crimes Division. Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman of the Major Crimes Division will be the lead prosecutor on this case. From the Los Angeles Police Department, we also have Captain Scott Williams, who's the commanding officer of LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division, the Chief of Detectives, Alan Hamilton, the Director of Specialized Prosecutions, Mike Rimkunis, and the LAPD detectives on this case, Josh Byers and Corey Farrell. Today, I am announcing the charges against David Anthony Burke. the musician known as David, spelled D4VD, in connection with the brutal and horrific murder of Celeste, a 14-year-old at that time. These charges include the most serious charges that a DA's office can bring. That is first-degree murder with special circumstances. The special circumstances being lying in wait, committing this crime for financial gain, or murdering a witness in an investigation. These special circumstances carry with it, along with the first-degree murder charge, a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. The determination on whether or not the district attorney's office will seek the death penalty will be made at a later time. Before I get into the actual charges, and there are additional charges against Mr. Burke, including continuous sexual acts, lewd and lascivious sexual acts with an individual under 14 years old, and mutilating a human remains of a body. Before I get into the description of these charges and their seriousness, I want to look at this as a parent. I am a parent of 3 children, and a parent's nightmare is a situation where your daughter goes out one night and never comes back. As we will show in a court of law, and what I also want to make sure about that the understanding of these charges is clear, is my description of these charges is not evidence that we are going to present in court. These charges, in fact, will not be evidence in the court. Evidence will be the witness testimony, the documents, and different types of admissible testimony that we will admit into court in the prosecution, and if it leads to the eventual trial of Mr. Burke, to convince a jury of 12 people beyond a reasonable doubt that each and every one of these charges is true, as well as the special allegations and circumstances that have been alleged. Now, back to this being a parent's nightmare. On April 23rd, 2025, has been alleged by the complaint, Celeste, a 14-year-old at that time, went to Mr. Burke's house in the Hollywood Hills. She was never heard from again. On September 8th, 2025, as alleged in the complaint, Miss Celeste remains, her dismembered and decomposed remains were found in 2 bags inside of a front trunk of a car registered to Mr. Burke. Thereafter began an investigation. The investigation was to determine who killed, who murdered Celeste months and months before. That investigation was carried out in unison and in partnership between the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division and the District Attorney's Office. At every point in the investigation, through the arrest and the filing of charges, the LAPD and the District Attorney's Office have worked in lockstep. There's been no disagreements amongst these entities in deciding how to proceed with this case, ultimately leading to these charges today. So what you have as well with these charges is that, again, there are 3 sets of charges that have been brought. The first-degree murder with special circumstances, and again, those special circumstances are lying in wait. That Celeste went to Mr. Burke's home on the night of April 23rd, 2025, as alleged in the complaint, at his invitation, and again, was not heard from again. The second is a special circumstance being that this murder was committed for financial gain, as the evidence will show in court.
For financial gain? What financial gain you gonna get from that? From a 14-year-old? What financial gain you gonna get from a 14-year-old?
The financial gain was for Mr. Burke to maintain his very lucrative musical career that Celeste was threatening on that particular night.
Oh, okay. I guess.
The third charge, in addition to lying in wait and for financial gain, is murdering a witness to an investigation. In this particular case, as the evidence will come out in court, the witness to the investigation was Celeste. And the investigation was into the lewd and lascivious sexual acts committed by Mr. Burke. It is the subject of count 2 of this complaint with Celeste while she was under 14 years old. I had the chance to meet with some of the family members of Celeste, and their grief is uncalculable as to what happened to their daughter. What they have demanded, what we have assured them that the district attorney's office working with LAPD will give them is the idea, is the proof beyond a reasonable doubt on who killed their daughter, on how their daughter was killed, when their daughter was killed, and bring that killer to justice. That killer that we have now charged is David Anthony Burke. We will have questions after I speak and Chief McDonald speaks. At this point, I invite Chief McDonald to speak.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and thank you all for being here. I want to begin by expressing my deepest condolences to the parents of Celeste Rivas. No parent or any human being should have to endure what you've gone through. Today, alongside DA Hochman and our partners at the LA County District Attorney's Office, and thanks to the tireless and hard work of our investigators at the LAPD, we're announcing the arrest and prosecution of David Burke for the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas. Throughout the 7-month investigation, this department has faced criticism for how we handled the case and for our decision not to provide details. I want to be clear about something. My duty is not to fuel speculation, it's to deliver justice, and that requires patience and discipline on everybody's part.
Right.
This investigation was driven by a single purpose: to secure justice for Celeste Rivas and for those who loved her. We had to be certain that nothing we did or said would ever jeopardize this case. Ms. Rivas was a reported runaway from Riverside County. During the course of our investigation, detectives learned that she had been involved in a sexual relationship with Mr. Burke when she was a minor and he was an adult. On April 23rd, 2025, Ms. Rivas arrived at Mr. Burke's home in the Hollywood Hills. That's the last time she was known to be alive. On September 8th, 2025, Ms. Rivas's dismembered and badly decomposed body was discovered in the front.
He was last seen in April 2025. So what I'm looking at right now is a timeline from which he was on tour, right? So from April 11th to April 20th, from April 11th to April 20th, he was on tour. He performed at Coachella, which is in NDA, California. So 2 weekends. And then there's space. So from that time, so 7 days in between April. So then he went on tour again, April 27th, and performed in Houston, Texas. And then there was a big space in between that. Then he went on tour again in July 28th, 2025. Then that's when he was tagged in the photo. He was tagged in the photo of in the photo on IG with Celeste, with Celeste at a swag themed party in LA. July 30th, performed in San Francisco, California. This performance had the Hearsay casket funeral. Oh shit, the Hearsay casket funeral. July 30th, attended Tara Yummy's birthday in LA. August 1st, performed in Phoenix. August 2nd, performed in Del Mar, California. August 3rd through the 4th, whereabouts not documented on social media, but pretty much no evidence on that one. August 5th, performed in Del Mar again. September 6th, that's when the Tesla the Tesla that was registered to David got towed, impounded after being found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills for several weeks. And then September 7th, David announces the release date of Withered Deluxe album. Then September 8th, workers at Hollywood Toyota report a foul odor. LAPD discovered a body severely decomposed and dismembered in the trunk. September 8th through the 10th, investigation opens, which confirmed registered to David. September 17th to 18th, victim identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. LAPD searches Hollywood Hills residence linked to David. So that is the timeline from the beginning all the way until now.
Trunk of Mr. Burke's impounded Tesla. From that moment forward, our investigators face an extraordinary, difficult, and complex case. The condition of her remains delayed the medical examiner's ability to be able to determine cause of death. The substantial amount of time that passed between her death and the discovery meant that crucial evidence had degraded or disappeared. And as detectives worked to uncover the truth, they also had to sift through and debunk a great deal
What
of
up,
false
Fairy? What's good
information
with you? I
circulating
appreciate
publicly.
you.
These challenges were real, and they required patience, precision, and an unwavering commitment to the facts. Despite these obstacles, and despite intense public pressure, our Robbery Homicide Division detectives remained steadfast in their duties. They recovered and analyzed a substantial amount of digital and forensic evidence. They stayed focused, disciplined, and committed to uncovering the truth. Their work, in close collaboration with the District Attorney's Office, has brought us to this moment today. I want to thank the District Attorney and his team, as always, for their partnership. This case demanded coordination, persistence, and
that is a red flag, Snow. That is a red flag. It was never reported. The car was never reported stolen. It was just abandoned. Like, why would you abandon your vehicle? Even if that's the crazy part, because think about it. Even if you were to let somebody borrow it, you still be like, hey, bro, I need my car back, bro. Like, what we doing? Because ain't nobody steal your car. Who stole your car? If somebody stole it, who? Yeah, bro. Man, it ain't looking too good. The way it sounded, this court case may seem like it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fast. I'm telling this trial like it's gonna be fast. The evidence is, unless there's some critical evidence that we're missing, that everybody's missing, amen. It might be Dunsky.
Commitment to justice. Also, thank you to our media partners for showing up today and for sharing this important message with the public. And finally, to Ms. Rivas's family, we cannot undo the pain you are feeling. Our hope is that today brings some measure of accountability and a step in the journey toward healing. Please know that the Los Angeles Police Department remains fully committed to seeking justice on behalf of your daughter. Thank you.
So at this point, we'll take questions.
Anything more you can tell us about the fact that she was a witness in the pending investigation, that she reported the abuse, who was doing it?
The details of the allegations that have made, particularly with that special circumstance, will be produced in court.
Can you determine cause of death and the difficulty it was to determine both the matter, cause, and date?
So with respect to the coroner's report, we will be seeking quite quickly to provide an order to the court that now allows the coroner to release that report to the public.
You believe that he acted
from the BBC between
Excuse me. Here's my thing. Why these niggas always fucking with these young girls, bro? What is up with y'all, bro? What is up with y'all? Fam, you 20 years old. Bro, you 20 years old. You 20 years old. You telling me ain't no 20-year-old chicks fucking with you? Ain't no 20-year-old chicks checking for you? Ain't no 25-year-olds checking for you? Ain't no 30-year-olds checking for you? But you want to kick it with a 14-year-old? Out of all the people you want to try to kick it with, you want to kick it with a 14-year-old. That's one. That's one. That's the shit that got me straight tripping. But look though, you love, it ain't even the age don't even have nothing to do with you being able to tell somebody what to do. Shit. I'm 36. I'm 36 years old. I can tell a 36-year-old what to do. The age ain't got nothing to do with it. And let alone if I'm 36 years old, the younger they are, the more rebellious they become. Well, not become, but the more rebellious that they are. Because they want to be free. They don't want to have the shackles on them. They want to be able to do what they want to do. They want to go and have fun. They want to experience life. And I don't even think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even think David was that type of dude anyway to try to tell her what to do. I just think that nigga was weird. Yeah, youngins are gullible too. But I also just think that David was weird. He just one of them weird niggas, man. One of them weird California niggas, bro. I'm gonna be 110% honest with you. I just think he was one of them weirdos. Not the weirdos like the nerd. No, we talking about the weirdos nigga. The nigga that's kind of off a little bit. Like, man, I don't know about him. He just so happened to be talented in regards to his voice, or in regards to his voice and music ability. And then what pisses me off even more is the parents. It's like, bro, what the fuck were y'all doing? Allowing her to goddamn run out of the house, man. You crazy. I would have deadbolt locked that hoe up. I would have immediately went and got an alarm system for the house. Put an alarm system everywhere. Windows, doors, everywhere. And as soon as that be open up, beep, beep, where the fuck you going? Cameras on the outside, all of the above. I would have got the motion lights. Soon as I see any movement, them lights shine bright. Woof. Where you think you going? You better get your narrow ass back in this house. You better get back in this house. I know that much. Where you think you going? See, nah, bro. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. From the way that everything looks, it's gonna be a speedy trial. I still ain't saying that he guilty, but I'm just saying the way that shit is looking, the way that things are lining up, it ain't looking too good for him. Yeah, exactly. Snow, she definitely is rebellious. She's a runaway. At 14, that's a troubled child. That's a troubled child, 1,000%.
Of the body of Celeste's body or her remains. Why has it taken so long for an arrest to be made?
I think the police chief got it right. That in a situation where you don't have
At all, he ain't looking innocent at all.
Point to a video that shows the killer killing someone. You have to go through the very rigorous and thorough investigation to look at all the digital and forensic evidence. You have to speak with witnesses, often who are cooperative, and some who are not cooperative, in order to obtain all the information necessary to decide who did what, when, how, and what their mental state was at the time. That is what we've been doing over the last, between September 8th, roughly, and today when we bring these charges on April 20th. So again, it's a type of case that you want to make sure you get maximum information. And by the way, if there's anyone out there that has material information about this particular murder or any other actions taken by Mr. Burke, please come forward to the Los Angeles Police Department, come forward to the LA County DA's office, and report that information.
Mr. Hoffman, there were other people who were aware
I don't
of
know,
this
bro.
relationship.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. I think they got a strong. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they got a strong case. I think they have a strong case right now. But still gotta go through the process. And if there's any gray area or any, so let's just say worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, yeah, he done for. Best case scenario, he gonna get charged just for dealing with a minor. So either way, he gonna do some time. Either way, he gonna do time because he was dealing with a minor, and then he gonna have to register. Stupid. No matter how you slice it, you stupid. You got all this visibility, bro. You got, and I think that's another problem too. I think it's the fact that you're doing so much, like you got so much visibility, or you got a little bit of notoriety, and you think that ain't nobody gonna tell you shit. You think that you can do what you want to do. Nah, G. That's when you're supposed to be the most vigilant. When you're starting to get that level of visibility, it ain't the time to be like, nah, y'all can't touch me, man. Do you know who I am? Man, so? But Diddy thought he couldn't be touched neither. Look where he had. Now, even though they didn't get him on the charge that they were trying to get him for, but still, he got touched. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you support the channel as well. Super chat is $100. Cash App Gold is $50. Shit crazy.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah, buddy. So, what you say? You say, well, if he get out, he can get a job in the government. Shit, probably can. I feel like he's gonna self-delete during the trial on some sad boy martyr type shit. Hey, that's a possibility too. If he does, then we know he did. We know for sure he guilty. If he does that, we know for sure he guilty. For sure. For sure. Because we ain't heard him say nothing. He ain't said a word. Which is smart too, by the way. Don't say nothing. Nope. Don't say nothing because you might incriminate yourself. Don't say nothing. Be quiet. You might, you might hurt your chances. Whatever that percentage may be. You might hurt it. So don't say a motherfucking thing. So yeah. I want to go to this next topic, man. So there's this Houston cop that has gone viral because and gotten fired, by the way, because she out here she going in on the black community. She going in on the niggas. You hear me? She said, I can't stand niggas.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
You understand me? So we're going to get into it. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions after this video. So let's go ahead and rock out.
The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I fucking hate niggers. Oh my god, I fucking hate niggers. Like I hate y'all. Like you, like I don't. Oh, we were slaves this entire. I don't give a. But like for a reason, you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than to steal. Like oh my god. Like I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his, oh my god, like I don't know, por Dios, por gracias de Dios, I had my wallet next to me, like my whole purse, and those like that little small shit decided not to steal my wallet. Oh my god, I would have burned my heel and like whooped the out of that nigga. But like whatever, right? But no or nothing. Y'all don't know how good it felt to say like out loud, like goddamn, Like, oh my God, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like, I kid you not. I don't know what the fuck came over me. I grabbed that by the neck and I was like, come here, you fucking. And oh my God, like I felt like the world just stopped. Like it was just peace. Like, I don't know. And then he was just like even I in my head, I was like, damn, because I called him a dog. Like imagine if downtown were there, they could have beaten my ass. And then he like stops like, you did not just call me a I was like, you're a I was like, oh my God, like you're a and I called you a like world peace. And I was like, what the are you gonna possibly say? Like, are you gonna call 911 because I called you a no, right? Oh my God, I don't know. This didn't record, but it was like I'm kind of glad it didn't record because it was like me expressing how much I hated black people after this. Like, dog, like let me get a black person on a 911 call tomorrow, especially. You're going to jail. I don't give a. You're getting treated like a bunch of shit.
A grown ass goofy. Remember, I just told you, you that old gang.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Who you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
You. Me. You talking to me? No, bro. No. So you can't be talking to me because I'm a grown ass man.
See, this is the stupidity that we talk about right here. She acted just like the motherfucker that she claimed to hate. She acting like a nigga. Nigga ain't just subject to black people. It's to your ass too. It's to you too. And mind you, you're a cop. Well, you was one. You got fired. You was one. Now your dumb ass out here in these streets, you ain't finna get no job because you decided to get on a public platform because you feel so proud to call a black person the N-word. You say, I felt so good. Oh my God. It's so invigorating. It felt so good. Empowerment. Hear me roar. Bitch, who is you? Because I guarantee you, if he was like that, and them tables turning, he started to beat the dog shit out you, then you would have been, I guarantee you would have been singing a whole different tune. You would have been singing a whole different tune. Talking that crazy talk right now. Now, I guarantee she gonna come out here trying to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Nah, you mean every mother freaking word you said. And you said that shit with your chest. So you definitely meant it. Now you just fucked up your bag. Whatever opportunity that you could have had, gone. Because you talk too much. You let your emotions get the best of you. Because you felt some type of way. Because you got that hate in your spirit. You got that monkey on your back. Now you lost that good job. That good government job, you lost it. Because you being the idiot. It's already bad. Listen, you want me to be 110% honest with you? Let me tell you what white Americans gonna say. First of all, you a cop. Second of all, you a Hispanic woman. Third of all, they barely even trust you in the first place. They probably like, shit, we need to call ICE. Now they're gonna start asking questions. Is she a citizen for real? We need to check the records. We gotta do a deep dive on her. Because you want to talk. You thought that because you were a cop. And mind you, you're a woman. That's a cop. They already don't like the fact that you're a woman and you're a cop. And then you Mexican to boot? Oh, shit. And this ain't a racist plot either. I'm telling you exactly what it is and how you fucked yourself up. And how you fucked your entire bag up. The same shit that we talk about how the black culture is and how they be fucking up shit in the community. You just did the exact same thing. This shit that you just displayed was nigga behavior. Why you think that you all high and mighty? Why you think that you're better than? You just did some nigga shit. You got on here, you start talking. As if people really, you got on here for a couple of likes and a couple of people that's gonna message you on the back end. Everybody, see, man, I thought the same goddamn way, man. See, I knew there was more people out here like this. They didn't get, you know how people, they get real tough when they talking online and then in the comments. Yeah. That's how they get. They be sending you shit because you going against the grain, because you holding your own people accountable. Oh yeah, best believe they be saying some shit. I done got a couple of messages too. Now you done lost your job. And then you done went viral. And you done went viral. So you better watch where you go. You better watch where you walking. You better watch where you at. You better stay in the house for a minute. You better stay in the house for a long time. If you gotta go to the grocery store, you better Instacart it. If you want to eat out, you better DoorDash it. If you're gonna get a job, it better be a work from home job. If you want to go to the gym, better work out at home. You better stay in the house as much as you possibly can, as long as you possibly can. Because if the right one see you, just saying. But it just kind of goes back to what we always talk about. A lot of y'all talk too goddamn much. Y'all run your mouth too fucking much. You too quick to try to run to your social media platforms and talk about shit that don't even need to be said. What in your mind thought it was the smart thing to do as a police officer? Shorty, you are a representative of the city to serve and protect. And you boldly out here saying that this is why you hate. You hate. You didn't say this is why I can't deal with some of y'all black folks. You didn't even say some. You said everybody. All y'all. Boy, you about the dumbest. But they did say you from Houston though, so I mean, did say you from Houston, so that you know what I'm saying, they just kind of, that don't help either with the shit that y'all got going on down there anyway. So good job. What's her name? Ashley. Good job, Ashley. Way to be stupid. Way to be stupid. Way to display the same behavior of the individuals that you claim that you hate. It's crazy. Because I need y'all to understand there's a difference between niggas and black people. We ain't the same. What you just displayed was nigga shit. We don't do that over here. Well, go ahead and get the fries ready, big dog. Make sure you put ketchup on my hamburger, dog. Make sure my buns on my burger is fresh. I don't want a lot of ice in my drink. I don't want the sugary Coke. I want the good frizzy Coke. Make sure the ice cream machine is working. I want the fries hot. I want napkins in the bag. I want it all fresh and hot, fresh off the grill, fresh out the grease. That's what I want, because that's gonna be your job from now on. That's what you're gonna be doing. That's exactly what you about to be doing. Order up. Let me get a welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? Let me get that hot and spicy with cheese. No mayo. Let me get a large fry. Make sure the fries is hot, my G. Make sure you season the fries. Let me get them 6-piece nuggets. I want them hot. Make sure you give me my sauce too. Make sure you give me my sauce. I want my barbecue sauce. I need 2 of them. And I want a hot apple pie. A hot one. A hot apple pie. And give me a medium. No, you know what? Give me a large Sprite. Give me a large Sprite. Not a lot of ice in it. Bet. And don't mess up my order either. Or I'm going to make you put an extra fry in the bag. Stupid. You idiot. You idiot. That's exactly what you are. You an idiot. So more of the story. Stop being stupid. You don't have to get on these social media platforms and tell everybody what's going on. Especially if you know it's not conducive for the job that you work for. And then gonna have the nerve to say, "Ooh, let them call me about the black person. Let me call them about a black person tomorrow. I swear they going to jail."
Shut up, bitch.
What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Where y'all getting this I can't be touched complex from? Like, they can't touch me. I can say what I want. I better not see not one video of this woman coming out talking about she a victim on any level. I better not see none of it. Dummy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these 2 videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Idiots, man. Okay. Oh, what's wrong? The video I just showed, bro. The video I just showed, dial up. What up? What it do? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you support the channel as well. Super chat goal $100. Cash App goal $50. All right, so let's keep this train moving. So I want to get into this. I want to get into this Nia Long topic. Yeah, buddy. I want to get into Nia Long. You said it do what it does. I feel it, big dog. It do what it does. It be what it is. I feel it. Let's get into this Nia Long topic, man. So she was on Kiki's Palmer podcast. And by the way, Nia Long is 55 years old. 55 years old. And she was talking about her frustrations in dating. If y'all don't remember, she was dating the Boston Celtics, well, the former Boston Celtics coach. And then he, you know what I'm saying, of course, she found out he was cheating on her with, I think, an assistant or some shit like that. So that shit got broken off. And she basically saying that a lot of y'all niggas out here talk too goddamn much. And when she talk about dating, she basically says, look, she likes flowers sent to her home. You know what I mean? She likes consistent effort. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and get into this topic. And then I'm going to give my thoughts and my opinions on this. So let's go ahead and rock out.
Of love, because I love that you just brought up that whole, like, I mean, stepping back, and I'm single, you know, stepping out, like, how are you feeling about dating? How you having fun? Are you interested?
It's stupid. I hate it. It's so dumb.
I want it to be like the 90s, how y'all made it look in the movies. It ain't fun, Nia.
I want flowers sent to my house. I need you to show consistent effort.
Like,
I need you to show me that I need you.
Okay, because that's the thing. Y'all want somebody to play dumb, but then you already dumb. Now we both dumb.
Okay, I'm leaving. I gotta go.
You know I'm not lying, Nia. You know I'm not lying. They want you to play dumb, but it's like you already are dumb. So now what do I do?
I'm sorry.
Somebody's got to teach somebody something.
Somebody has to be the student, and someone must be the teacher.
It's getting to the point that I was at one of these events, and the guy next to me, I mean, he's talking to me about he just going to France and he and we're having such a great time. 69 though, and I started to think.
He was 69.
I was like, should I date?
Asking you to do 69. I was like, what? On the first conversation,
he gave me an evening to remember. I started to think.
No.
69,
honey, no.
70, maybe.
No, baby, no.
But
that's like
guys,
a grandpa to your child. You're looking for.
He's done it before. He can help me with Lil. Girl, because it's getting to the point where the guys that are.
I can't go that
30s,
old
40s,
because I like fresh and clean, and that just feels like it could just get a little musty
part
or
could
something.
Be a bit of a,
it could be a little weird.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like I'm open to love, I'm open to the vibes, but the vibes aren't giving vibes. So then I just find myself having so much more fun with myself, with my girlfriends.
Yes, this is the thing. Like, listen, every girl wants to feel special.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I've experienced good love in my life. And so I know when it's good and when it's just playtime. But what I do think I need to do more of is engage in playtime.
That's what I'm saying.
But because I've always been in a relationship. I've always been like, oh, you like me, I like you. Okay, now we're a thing.
Me too.
And then 5 years later, and you're like, oh, whoa. But I don't really know how to like casually date.
I feel like guys don't want to casually date when you're not begging for more.
Maybe that's what, because I am very aloof.
Me too, girl. I'm like, do your thing. I got to do.
We're not chasing.
They don't want that. Like, to me, it's like, why can't we have a look? Why can't we be consistent sneak links? Why can't we just say, hey, it's Friday?
They talk too much. Where's the NDA?
Way too much. I do
we
need that.
an NDA.
The NDA.
All right, I agree with that part. I do agree with a lot of them dudes be out there doing what they do and shit. A lot of them cats do talk too much. Like, y'all be running y'all mouth too much. And it goes the same with women too. Y'all talk too much. Y'all run your mouth too fucking much. But they are talking in circles right now. Y'all don't know what y'all want. Let me rewind this back part. Let me rewind this part back a little bit.
We just say, hey, it's Friday.
They talk too much. Where's the NDA?
Way too much.
That's what, because I am very aloof.
Me too, girl. I'm like, do your thing. I got to do.
We're not chasing.
They don't want that. Like, to me, it's like, why can't we have a look? Why can't we be consistent sneak links?
See, that part right there, it gets me. Here's why. You are creating a culture. You're creating this. Y'all remember how we talked about who killed chivalry? Women kill chivalry. You don't allow y'all talking about you won't chase. Cool. I get it. You don't want to chase the man because you want to feel special. You want to feel like the damsel. You want to be the one that's being chased. Understood. And I get it. But my question is to you, is it worth the chase? Are you worth the chase? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me from your perspective and what you think that you are, because a lot of y'all will say that y'all are dope and you really ain't. That's up to the person that's experiencing you. If they think that you're that dope. If they ain't chasing you, guess what? You ain't that dope. But also the fact that sending flowers, right? That used to be a thing. Dudes would send you flowers, but y'all killed that because it's corny. It's nerdy. It ain't enough. It wasn't thoughtful. You kill chivalry. So y'all want a man to be everything, but y'all never say what it is that you are. Y'all never say it's always what this man can do, what he should be. Oh, I don't want this man because he's so dirty and it just ain't right. Or sometimes I just want to go out with my girls and have fun and kick it and be a thought or whatever the case may be. I want him to also send me some flowers, but at the same time, I want to be a consistent link with you, a sneaky link with you, but I don't want the ties with you, but I do expect you to pay for everything though. What? What you talking about? What you talking about? Pick what it is that you want. Do you want to be a woman? Do you want to be a woman that's with the man? Or do you just want to be somebody's side piece? Pick one. Because that's the only option you got. Those are the only two options you got. I'm gonna be 110% with y'all. You either gonna be his side piece, you either gonna be the man's side piece, or you either gonna be his side piece, which that's typically what a sneaky link is gonna be anyway. Because guess what? It's sneaky. Hence the word sneaky link. You sneak linking, which means you probably got something else going on that you don't want nobody else to know. Now, I agree. Sign the NDA. A lot of y'all shouldn't be talking in the first place. Keep your mouths closed. You don't gotta let it. You don't have to pillow talk. I come from a closet, bro, where you don't talk. You don't pillow talk on who you buzzing down. Y'all remember The Wood? Y'all remember the movie The Wood? Y'all remember when old buddy buzzed down Alicia, but he didn't tell the fellas? That's what it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be walking around telling everybody that you buzzed down the baddest thing walking in school or the baddest thing walking. You ain't supposed to tell everybody that. That's supposed to be between y'all two. And you keep it pushing. You keep it G. And this is why I get so, and this is the frustration when it comes to these women who are of a certain caliber, right? Because we know Nia Long, them, they up there. We know Keke Palmer's, they're up there. They got their own money. Cool, we understand that. So we ain't hating out for that, right? But their expectations and what they want from men is not going to be the same for a woman who makes $30,000 a year, or a woman who makes $40,000 a year, or a woman who makes $80,000, $90,000, or even $100,000 a year. The expectations are different, and the way that your lifestyle is going to be different. It ain't the same. Keke Palmer was talking about she don't even if she's married to a man, she want a house different from him. She want to be in a different house than him. She want them two to have their own house. You got to be of a certain caliber. You got to be in a certain status, money status, to even be talking like that. But guess what? You hear of the women who aren't on their level and find or don't have that level of visibility. And guess what? They're going to start having these same talking points. And then guess what? Men like myself and other men are going to ask, okay, so cool. You want that, right? Because guess what? Men, we adapt to everything that y'all say. You don't want chivalry? Bet. Say less. That means I ain't got to buy you no flowers then. I don't need to buy you flowers just to get the box? Shit, say less. All I gotta do is say some sweet nothings to you. Oh shit, that's easy work. I ain't gotta take you out. Shit, all right. I can just tell you to pull up. We can just have a little Netflix and chill. Pull up, watch a movie type shit. You gonna pull up? Oh shit, say less. I don't need to take you out. Shit, I bet. I don't gotta wait 90 days. Say less. Oh, and you don't want a relationship? Shit, I say less, bro. You right up my alley now. We just adapt. But y'all think y'all in control. That's the thing. Y'all really be thinking y'all in control when you really ain't. You just playing right into the man's hands. So all the shit that y'all talk, because y'all think, somewhere, somebody in the fucked y'all mind up and made y'all think that y'all really out here in control when y'all really ain't. Y'all out here trying to play the man's game and you losing miserably.
Why can't we just say, hey, it's
and
Friday?
They talk too much. Where's the NDA?
Way too much. I do need that.
an NDA.
The NDA I need stat.
Right now.
Because I'm looking for
What do you guys
Are we
do
on
now?
for
Is
Friday
it
night
this?
again? Yeah.
Are these the right finger? Oh,
Are we on Friday night again? Yeah. Ate that. Okay. Eat that, man.
You heard, ladies, you heard that shit too? So now when you hear man, now you heard Nia Long say it, you heard Keke Palmer say it, and they clocked T with it. They did this right here. They clocked T with it. So I need y'all saying the same goddamn thing. I need y'all to keep that same energy for when men say, all right, listen, man, I need you to sign this NDA. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna fuck with me, if you finna be busting it open, doing the reach back and spread, you're gonna have to sign this NDA. You gotta sign this NDA, and I don't want no pushback. I don't want no talk back. You signing this NDA. If you ain't signing the NDA, we ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Sign the NDA. So keep that same energy. Remember when I said women can't have a whole phase if men won't accept it? Facts. But at the same time, they deeply saying men need to stop having sex if you're not going to take the woman serious. Yeah, exactly, bro. A whole lot of contradictory.
We definitely eat it and sign.
Because I'm done. I'm done with they're not being
sign is
enough.
Crazy.
Oh, it's so eating and sign is eating it. Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, it's tough out here. But hey, beautiful women problems.
I feel like the thing about dating for me is I want to date with intention.
Yes.
But I also want to have fun. I just don't think I'm like into it though. Like here's the other thing. I don't have time.
Yeah.
That's really the truth.
I don't have time. To your point, I don't have time to do something that doesn't feel worth it to me. Yes. And I can compartmentalize. I can do the same thing a guy can do respectfully and ethically, right? I can have a sneaky link vibe, or not even sneaky link, but just like a guy that we know we're good friends and we enjoy each other's company every now and then, but it's nothing serious between us. And then the opportunity of possibly being something serious with someone. I'm open, but it's not. I don't feel like there's a lot of you.
I think I need to get into that.
I would.
What?
Yeah.
Man, hell no. You lying to me? You lying?
That nigga crazy.
Shit don't make sense to me, dog. It doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean you need to get into it? No, you don't. No, you don't. You 55 years old. You 55 years old. You, Tracy Ellis Ross, and all y'all old Johns. Y'all need to sit this one out. Shit, I even tell Keke Palmer, sit this one out, bro. Calm the fuck. Listen. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Just like y'all like to tell men, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Pick one. You can't do what men do. No, you cannot, Keke. I don't give a fuck how strong you are. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You can't do what we do. You can't do it how we do. So stop trying. Stop trying to compare yourself to men. You can't do it as best as we can. Because all men got to say is, nah, we good. I'm good on you. Then what you going to have? Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good in theory. It sounds good on paper that, you're a woman of means, you got money and shit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, sometimes I want a guy I can have some fun with, but at the same time, we're not necessarily tied to each other, so we can maneuver how we want to maneuver. But then at the same time, if I say I want a relationship, I can do that. I got time for it, but I don't want to waste my time if it ain't worthy for me. You ain't got, listen. I want to be 110% honest with you. You ain't got control over that. The only thing you got control of is if that man busts you down. If you open your legs up for that man to bust you down. If that man says, listen, bro, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of it. Then what you gonna do? You ain't got you don't have the control that you think you have. That same type of shit that y'all say that, oh, well, we just let y'all think that y'all got, man, y'all don't got that control like we do. You don't. You're not meant to. You are not meant for that. And this is not a woman badge. This is just being real. Y'all keep trying to compete with men, dog. Stop. You lose every fucking time. You lose every time because guess what? Your value is in between your legs. Your SMV. Your SMV. That's your value. We're not talking about who you are as a human being. We're not talking about your personality. We're not talking about the much money you make. We're not talking about that. We're talking about your SMV, your value, your SMV, your sexual market value. And so the more that you are free with spreading them legs open for whomever, your value goes down regardless of how much money you make, regardless of how many movies you in. Your value goes down. And a nigga ain't gonna be checking for you like that. You just gonna be a throwaway. You're just gonna be a throwaway with money. Being on these podcasts, all you're gonna be is another Melissa Ford. And you're gonna be on these podcasts talking shit, talking about how bad, men bad, women good, we do this, we so great, we so dope, you need to experience us now. We've adapted to the way that you want things to go. So we let you think that you in control of it, and then we move accordingly.
There's a couple that I do that with that I know.
Oh, you
I think
lucky.
they're scared. You know, they're like scary.
Because they're going to fall in love with you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, baby. Because once you put it down, hey, they don't know how to control themselves.
And then they think, and this the one that give me every time. Every woman think that they box is that fucking good. They think that their box is that fucking good. Listen, Nia Long, we love you. You have been one of the catalysts of Black women when it comes to looks, the, just overall sexiness as a Black woman. When you talk about chocolate coming up in the 80s and 90s, men adored you. They were like, nigga, get you a Nia Long. You hear me? Could rock the long hair, can rock the short hair from Best Man, all that, right? When you talk about fine Black women back in that time, Nia Long was at the top of it. She was one of them at the top of the list, along with the Gabrielle Unions, along with the Halle Berrys, along with, along with the who else was it at the time? Halle Berry, Gabrielle Union, Sanaa Lathans, Nia Longs. I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody. But you get my drift. You get my point. And if your box was that good, and if it was really getting put down like that, guess what? The coach wouldn't have went to the assistant. The coach wouldn't have went to the assistant. And they go the same thing for Keke Palmer too. Stop thinking that y'all box is that fucking good. Cut it out. Just because you're an attractive woman, that ain't it. I'm telling you, it's more to it. Cool, you may get some great Gok 3000. It may be dope, but that's gonna get old. Nah, all right, cool. She gives some mean top. She gives mean top, but guess what? It's gonna get old soon. It ain't gonna be the same no more. Now what? All y'all ain't putting it down how y'all say it is. It sound good on camera. It sound good on the podcast. It sound good. Cause like how y'all always say, how y'all always talk about men who typically brag on their D, they the ones who really got a small PP, or they the ones who really don't be putting it down like that because they talk too much about it. All right, go the same way for y'all. Excuse me. They go the same way for y'all.
Back that thing up.
Okay, I'm just saying. Girl,
oh
the
my
sleepover
God,
that we're about to
outtakes
have.
of this is gonna be nuts.
The sleepover that we're about to have and get into this.
We are having a sleepover. Next time I come, I'm wearing my pajamas.
Yes, girl, come on, pajama party.
It'd be so cute.
Yes.
My hood on, man. Shit stupid.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
That shit don't make no sense to me at all. It don't. You know what I wish? I wish some, listen. A human gonna be a human at the end of the day. But I believe once you get to a certain level, because I'm pretty sure Nia Long was very much aware of the fact of what men look at her as, right? This is bad timing. Because this tends to happen every time a woman gets out of one of them hard relationships or relationship where, you know, she was made seem like she was being treated wrong, she got cheated on, or whatever the case may be. They always direct themselves to the hoe phase. It never fails. It always directs to the hoe phase. Why? Why do y'all think why do you think that that's a smart thing to do? Why? If you truly believe in the love and you truly believe in the chivalry, you believe in that that fairy tale shit, why would you go and jeopardize that by going out here to try to attempt to be a 304? Why? Why would you do that? Because it's an emotional rant? Because it sound good? And you listening to the Kiki Palmers? Oh, girl, you doing good. Girl, you doing good out here. You making all that money. You in all the TV shows. You in all the movies, girl. I'm telling you, you need to do what it talking in circles and shit, contradicting everything that y'all saying. It don't make sense to me, bro. It don't make sense. The difference between the two, you know what's crazy to me? When the man actually, listen, I'm gonna be 110% honest, and this is I'm going strictly based off of what we see. What we see. Typically, when a woman gets hurt, they revert to going to be a 304. When a man gets hurt, and he was putting his all into the relationship, he goes dark. And what do I mean by dark? That nigga disappears for about 6 to 9 months. You don't see him. You ain't talking to him. All he doing is working and working on himself. Working on himself. In the gym. Doing all different shit. Next thing you know, 9 months later, you ain't heard from him. He finally pick up the phone or you finally see him. This nigga is a totally different person. Totally different person. Moving different. Thinking different. Talking different. Everything has changed. Everything about him has changed for the better. He's improved himself. This nigga done got a bag. This nigga done got about 2 or 3 promotions. This nigga is accomplishing things that you couldn't even imagine. He just locked in. He just said, you know what? I'm not gonna let that, like, I'm pissed off. I just want to work. I'm just gonna work on myself. I'm gonna get in the fucking gym. I'm just gonna do it all. Because it becomes a revenge tour. It's like, it's not necessarily a revenge in the sense of I want her to see me and I want her to be jealous. It's more of a fact of I can't believe I let myself go. And I can't believe that I'm not where I want to be in life. And maybe this was an anchor. Maybe she was an anchor in my life. So I'm finna lock the fuck in. Now, that doesn't mean that he wasn't hurt. Of course he was. But now he's like, all right, bet. I ain't got nothing to hold me down now. I'm locking in. I'm going dark. 0 dark 30. I'm in this bitch. Locked in on a daily. On a consistent basis. So that's what it is, bro. Yo, you're killing it out here. Mad respect for your style. I'm building my own stream too. Hey, shout out to you, big dog. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you. I feel that. Facts, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it is, man. They doing the most. They putting out all the wrong information. The information that they putting out right now, all niggas are saying, oh shit, We talking about doing signing NDAs. Now, mind you, again, these are women of a different caliber. So you can't just be a dusty trying to approach them. Can't just be a regular dusty. I'm pretty sure she just ain't gonna fuck a dusty. But at the same time, it's still open. It still leaves the door open. Like, oh shit, they ain't trying to commit. Well, she say less. She done already told you she like flowers. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna send you some flowers. You know what I'm saying? On some random shit. Everything that you saying, they gonna send it to you. They gonna do everything that you said. You gonna fall for the shit, and boom, they got you in bed. Like I said, the men adapt. They just adapt to you. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They giving the blueprint. They giving the blueprint. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. They just adapting to you. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah, buddy. We locked in today. So also, man, make sure y'all support the channel too, man. Super chat goes 100, Cash App goes 50. Cash App goes 50. Make sure you support the platform, my good people. Terry said, ladies, shh. I'm telling you, look, they giving all the game away. And all men do, they just sit back and they listen. Oh, really? That's what you like? Okay. Say less. So you just want a sneaky link with the NDA. I bet. Say less. Watch this. Oh, you don't want the relationship. You just want a sneaky link. You just want a consistent sneaky link. What? No strings attached. No strings attached. You know the men gonna fall for that. I'm like, oh, word. Say less. Yeah, basically they want you to lie to them. Per usual. They just want you to lie to them. Tell them a lie. We ask them and men say 2 words. Exactly. They ain't gonna give you everything. They ain't finna just start spilling out everything. They'll give you the quick and precise answer. They ain't gonna give you a lot of filler words. They ain't gonna talk in circles. They're gonna give you the direct, man, listen, man. So what is it that we are? I mean, listen, man, we kicking it, bro. They just like, we kicking it. We chilling, bro. Like, what you mean? But I mean, what are we though? I mean, we cool. We cool, we chilling, man. Like, what you mean? So, like, are we a thing? I mean, to be honest with you, man, I thought we were just chilling, man. We just vibing out, man. I'm just, we just taking it one day at a time. Just taking it one day at a time, man. You want something to drink? Hurry up and change the subject. You want something to drink? Like, hey, you good? Like, he ain't trying to get into that conversation. But y'all out here giving y'all out here giving all y'all out here spilling everything. Hey, that one day at a time is the one. You can't really listen. You can't really rebut that. What up, my guy Spaces? You can't really rebut that one day at a time. It's like, listen, man, we just taking it one day at a time, man. Listen, I ain't trying to rush nothing for real. I just want to take my time. Listen, man, you cool, man. You got a dope vibe, man. You cool as fuck. Now, mind you, she didn't already did the reach back and spread at least 10 times already. So you already knocked her off several times. So she getting more and more attached, and you just like, shit, man, we chilling, bro. She ain't asking me about no relationship. Oh, word. Then when they finally come up, now she like, all right, she catching feelings. So like, what are we like? What are we? I mean, we chilling, like we vibing, bro. Like, what's good? And it be at the most random. And the thing that be killing me, it'll be at the most random times too. It'll be at some shit like when y'all just got done and y'all just laying in the bed, or it'll be some shit where y'all just kind of kicking it watching TV or some shit. Like on some y'all into the movie, and then she want to start asking serious questions. Like, why you want to ask that shit right now? Why you want to ask that question now? Why we just sitting here watching the movie in the bed? We just got through getting to it. Now you want to ask that question. You should have asked me that before we got in bed, man. Cause now the nigga gonna be feeling guilty and shit. Now the nigga gonna be feeling, man, here she go with this bullshit. What you mean? Man, we kicking it, man. Like, we chilling, man. Like, I fuck with you for real, bro. Like, listen, you dope as fuck. So what is it about me that you really like? No. Man, see, man, like, you cool, man. You funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You don't be tripping for real. Like, nigga ain't be saying, he gonna tell you everything. Like, man, you don't be tripping for real. You know what I mean? Like, you just cool. Like, I really vibe with you, bro. Like, you cool. Cool, man. He said a bunch of nothing. But like, what is it specifically about me that you like just really like, you know? This nigga like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna whisper on the side of his shoulder. This nigga. That's all these fucking questions. I mean, I like the fact that you smart, bro, and you real. Stupid is about the dumbest answer you could give him. I mean, you smart, man. Like, you smart, but you real though, bro. Like, you real. Oh, okay, so you like the fact that I'm real, huh? Nigga, like, yeah. They be straight lying, bro. Nigga be straight lying. So when you gonna take me out? So when you gonna really take me out on an official date? I mean, shit. Cause he wasn't trying to take you out for real. I mean, shit. Like, where you trying to go? I mean, like, I don't care. Like, it just, you know, so I just want to go out. What's like, you trying to go out to eat or something? It don't matter where we can go. Shit. I can cook for you. And then he'll probably hit you with some shit like, man, to be honest with you, man, I really don't like going out for real. You know, man. See, that's one of the reasons why I fuck with you for real. Cause like, you really ain't about all that, man. You know what I'm saying? We can come over. I can call you over. You know what I'm saying? We can just order some food, we kick it, watch TV and shit. Like, we really be kicking it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit dope. That shit dope to me. We just in the house, man. We in the cut. Nah. That's the problem. It ain't about, that's the problem though. You done already gave it up. See, the problem is when y'all start to take the shit where it don't need to go. You talking about going out on dates. You talking about what are we? Man, we ain't had that conversation. We never had that conversation. Now we done it for the 10th time. Now all of a sudden you catching feelings. Now you want to ask questions. No, you should have asked that question from the jump before the first time. So we can understand where we're going with this. You know what I mean? That's where y'all fuck up at. You thinking that you supposed to give it up first, but you ain't, because you ain't asking the question. Now he knocking it down 10 times because he's like, well, shit, damn, bro, she ain't asking me for no relationship. She just coming over, we kicking it, like, it ain't no pressure, ain't nothing. We just vibing, dog. Ain't she busting over for me, nigga? Man, nigga, she made me some food. She came to the crib and made me some food. And nigga, she was slapping me up while I was eating. And I ain't need no relationship with her. That's crazy. Then you fuck it up by asking that question after the 10th, 20th time. And you mess it up. Yeah, for real. Don't mess with the wrong one, but still though. It's crazy because me, it's crazy because me being a woman, I be seeing all these other women do what they do, and I don't be on that. I'm glad you noticed that about me. Or girls say when you gaslighting, man, I swear. And you just looking at her like, man, you know how many times I've heard somebody say some stupid shit like that? Cause see, I'm really not like them other girls out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm really ain't the same because all these other girls, they be out here, they be extra and shit. So I'm really glad that you said that. Man, like nigga, I just finessed that whole answer. You bit the bait. You bit it. You bit the bait. You fell for it. Honest question. Isn't it a contradiction to not want a woman with a high body count, but want an experienced woman in bed? No, because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a difference between having a woman that you just knocking off that's really experienced, because most times niggas don't care. Because they're not trying to get to know her. They just want to experience her in bed. But for the woman that he wants to take home, have children with, build a family with, build a legacy with, he don't want her to have a high body count. So it's not a contradiction. That's why we slot them. We slot the ones that's a 304. We slot the ones that's wife material. That's why we slot them. No, the virgin actually don't. The virgin don't get tossed to the side. They don't. Virgins don't get tossed to the side. They really don't. I think that's something that y'all think that actually happens, but it don't really be happening like that. I also think y'all conflate the man actually knocking off the shorty who got a high body count, and y'all think they be taking them serious when they really don't. They don't be taking them shorty serious. They want the good girl to be on their shoulder. They want the good girl, the one that's on their arm. That's the one that they want on the arm. Cause they can brag to the homie, man. Listen, man, nigga, I'm the only dude she been with, bro. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that cracked that shit. I'm the only one that cracked that since the beginning. Or nigga, she only had 2 dudes, and I'm the second one. Versus the dude over here, his shorty done got a train ran on her. Then had threesomes with other dudes, been getting bust down at parties, and he decided to lock her down. You looking at this nigga like, bro, you wiped her up, boy. Men will marry an inexperienced virgin, because guess what? You ain't gonna be inexperienced all your life. You're not gonna be inexperienced, so therefore you learn all that shit while you're in the marriage. This is why men will most likely take a woman that has gotten all her experience from one man versus getting her experience from multiple men. It's a difference. Like, it's just one dude that she was experiencing the shit with. So if you go on that, you can ask any man. It's like, listen, would you prefer a girl who's experienced because she was experimenting with one dude, but she is experienced now? Or would you prefer the woman that is experienced, but she had multiple dudes that she has experienced, and that's why she got her experience from? Most men would say, yeah, I'd rather the one dude. I'd rather that one dude. Because she ain't tainted. That means she got longevity. She gonna stick for the one man. And it also shows that she's open to experiencing things. She's open to expanding. She's not just, I'm just gonna lay on my back and you just do all the work. Nah, she want to experience. She want to get the experience. Hell yeah. Yep, exactly. Like, you tell virgins you may be shamed by it. Society ain't shaming you though. Men don't. Women may. Men don't shame you for being a virgin. Most men would not shame a woman for being a virgin. They'll look at that as the golden goose. Like, a word, she a virgin? Shit, say less. Say less. If she fine, she a virgin. Oh, and she's showing high signs of really good signs of being a great wife, oh boy, that will make that right there will make a dude like, you know what, man, I'm hanging up my whole shoes, but I'm finna lock her down. That's the one. I don't need nothing else. I found a diamond in the rough. We good. You picked the right girl. Oh, you picked the girl that had sex 10 times in 1 week with her ex. Or would you get a chick that had sex with 10 dudes in 1 week? Man. You picked the girl that had sex 10 times in 1 week with her ex. Or would you get a chick that had sex with 10 dudes in 1 week? That's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. Big difference. I would gladly take the chick that had sex 10 times with her ex. Gladly. Versus the shorty that had 10 dudes in 1 week. Boy, that's egregious. Nope. So let's go to this next topic, man. Let's go to this Kendra G topic. I like the Kendra G. So shorty said she's an entrepreneur and she's open to a poly relationship. And she said she wants to be featured on stage at InvestFest. Interesting. So we're going to dive into this topic, then I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's rock out.
Hi. Wait a minute, Clayce's in my mentorship program. Are you looking for a man? I am. Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now, where you can find real.
Saw you on Friday night, and I was like, ticket purchase, check.
Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so you will be the first person to put their bid in. So if you don't know, InvestFest is happening August 7th through August 9th. We are going to have a singles lounge. So, Clayce, you're already in the singles lounge. And this is the opportunity really of the lifetime moment. I am doing my show live on stage in front of 20,000 people. 3 girls will be selected. 3 guys will be selected. So you want to be one of the girls selected?
I do.
Okay. Well, let's get through these questions because
put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game.
Put you in the game. Okay. So I did say this at the top. I know Clayce because she's part of my mentorship program. So let's get to it. Clayce, where you calling us from?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas. How old
America's
are you?
most lit city.
Yes, it is. How old are you?
I'm 46 years old.
Oh, you're looking good, girl. I don't think I knew that.
Thank you.
46. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have a 7-year-old daughter who lives with me, and I have a 14-year-old son.
Okay, we got bad connection. Let's get it. Hold on 1 second.
Like him from. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I think it's working. Let's try it. So, Clayce, Las Vegas, 46. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a 7-year-old daughter who lives home with me and a 14-year-old son that moved back to Cali with his dad. He went to raise him once he became a teenager. So.
Okay. Both by the same man?
No.
2 men. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Yes. When did you get divorced?
I'm a widow. My husband passed in 2020.
Oh, that is so sad. Yes. Was it because of COVID?
No.
Oh, okay. So sad. All right. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a travelpreneur. So I help people become home business owners in the travel industry and travel more for less.
Travel more for less. Okay. Yes. And what kinds? So we got Clayce, Las Vegas, 46. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
You just had a birthday. That's right. She's the mom to 2, a 7-year-old, 14-year-old. By 2 men, she was married, but her husband passed away. So she's a widow. Mm-hmm. What kind of man are you looking for?
Okay. So I want somebody that's mentally strong, somebody that's very ambitious, maybe entrepreneurial spirit or minded, somebody that's responsible, somebody that actually wants to go on dates. Because a lot of these guys these days, they are the what you doing warriors, and they want to be on the phone talking. And if I date, we have to go out. We have to actually date. So somebody that actually wants to court me, take me out, go on dates. Let's see, somebody that's excited about life. You know, somebody that's happy, somebody that likes to give back to the community, you know, that cares to make a difference in the world and in people's lives. A handyman would be good. A man that likes to cook would be good. Let's see what else. Oh, maybe not a homebody, because I'm very active. You know, I'm a social butterfly. So maybe somebody that, you know, is active. They don't got to be as active as I am, but, you know, somebody that just wants to stay home all the time and doesn't want to go out, it probably wouldn't be a good fit. And that's all I can think for now. Let's see, I made some little notes.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What you doing to death? Is that the WYD text?
WYD, what you doing, what you doing, what you doing. They're never saying like, okay, well, they ask, what are you doing? And you tell, oh, not too much. No, I'm just chilling or whatever. And then, oh, okay, that's it. Follow it up with, when can I see you? When can we go on a date? To be honest, like for me, like if we don't go on a first date within like a week, I lose interest. They're not going to be able to waste my time and play with me for real. Like, because we got to get, if you're serious and you like me, and you're serious about getting to know me, you're going to want to see me, right? And if you just want to text and FaceTime and not really see me, then it's not a match, because I want to be, you know, I want to be in person with I want my person to want to be with me, want to be around me and spend time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you give them their number, within the first week, they should plan some type of date.
Yes. Yeah. And I really don't usually like to go back and forth.
Going to the pool. Going to the pool. Yep, 1000%. Going to the pool, or are we going to either the pool or we going hiking? Pool or hiking. Nothing else. We ain't doing nothing else. Ain't no going to get no smoothie and sit inside. No, nigga. We going to the pool or we going hiking. I want to see all the natural. All the natural. Since you want to be out and about, we gonna be outside. Right? We gonna be outside.
Say, for instance, on a dating app, right? I don't go back and forth for more than 2 days of communicating. And if you haven't asked me out or asked me, you know, for the next step, then I lose interest, because you're not serious. It's a lot of guys that aren't available and they just want to talk. You know what I mean? They just want to have
kayaking. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't trust you yet on kayaking. I can't trust you yet. I don't know what your motive is. I gotta have a sense of control. Not yet. I gotta know you better if we're gonna kayaking together. Nope.
Somebody on the other end of that line. So I'm out of there. I don't stick around for that. You're not gonna waste my time like that.
Ooh, okay. So what are our deal breakers?
Okay. My deal breakers are somebody that wants kids. I'm done having kids. I am open to adopting. I have considered even just by myself adopting a daughter that's my daughter's age, a girl, you know, a daughter that's my daughter's age, so she can have someone to grow up with, because I had a sister close in age. Let's see here. We already talked about.
Why don't you want to? How old is she? Let me hold up. I see her IG. I gotta go do some investigation real quick. Let's do some investigating. I gotta do some investigation real quick. Let me see something. You said hiking, so we should trust you in the woods. Oh, 100%. See, you got the opportunity to run. You and I in the water. I gotta depend on you in order for us to get this kayak going. You got the opportunity to run. But yeah, you're a lot safer. You're a lot safer hiking than you are in the water. Let me see. What's her name? Travel Biz with Clay. Travel Biz. Let me see what she look like. Cause we pretty sure she's gonna do the Kendrick cam anyway. But gotta see something. Travel Biz with Clay. See what she hitting for. Let's see what she talking about. Excuse me. Pool action. All right, she got a pool at the crib. All right, let's see the top. Let me see. I mean, she ain't bad. She ain't bad. She ain't bad. She ain't bad. She ain't bad.
The What You Doing Warriors, homebody. We talked the deal breaker. Somebody that is a homebody, a weak communicator, and somebody that's inconsistent. For me, communication, it goes so far. Communication, we can go a long way. So that's like my number one thing with friends, business, anything. Just communicate with me. Like, it's free, you know. And also, communication is a form of respect. That's what I feel. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, well, I already had this on my list before the guest came in earlier, but I'm heavy on the STD, the My Charts, sharing the My Charts. So anybody that does have anything that they can't get rid of, it wouldn't be a match for me. Anybody that would get offended, because I want them to retake a test and show me. And so I had somebody that got.
Okay.
Hey, listen,
I
don't disagree with her on that. I do not disagree with her on that. I think that's very smart. I think that's very responsible. I think that's smart. I agree, especially now in 2026. With all the bullshit that's been going on, you got a lot of undercover brothers out here too. Yeah, I need you to go ahead and get that test, big dog. Go ahead and test it up. If you feeling some type of way about going to get a test, then can't deal with you. I can't trust your word. Oh, you think I'm a hoe? I ain't say none of that. I said just go get tested. And if you ain't got nothing to worry about, that should be quick and easy. Skipping the hop like shit. What you mean?
Okay, so earlier tonight we had a man who was very transparent and shared that he's HIV positive. But so you're referring to him, but overall you're saying you don't want anybody with any type of STD that cannot be cured.
Right. And I've been this way for many years. And you have to show me. We have to share my charts, and it can't be like outdated from like a year and a half. Like, I'd like it dated like pretty much around the time we meet, because men usually have something going on during their singlehood. You know what I mean? And I know that. So I like an updated report, and I want to share that. And anybody that feels like that's too invasive, or then we wouldn't be a match.
Woo! Coming at the door. Okay.
Let's see here. I am active on social media. So anybody that's, either afraid of the camera or has a problem with me recording, I do a lot of, creating content as I move around. I don't post everything, but I do, I record, things. And so somebody that would be irritated, with that I want to, let's see here. Antisocial. Oh, not affectionate. I want somebody that's affectionate, emotionally available, and no smokers, no cigarette smokers, no black and mild smokers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I forgot to ask you.
I hope Kendra asked her what is it that she brings to the table, because boy, I'm hearing a lot of what she don't want, what she need. I need to hear her side. I need to see what it is. I want to see if she got the same laundry list as she.
What do you do for a living?
So I'm a travelpreneur. So I help people become home-based business owners in the travel industry, and they're able to travel more for less.
Okay. So you help people do what exactly? This is the moment you can plug your business.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. So I help people to either become travel agents, or they can start an organization and grow it as I am, and they can sell travel agencies. So what I do, I put people in business. I've helped people start home-based businesses.
Sound like an MLM.
that travel industry. So if can I give my IG? Okay, so it's the same as here. It's Travel Biz with Clay. If you're interested in joining the business or just having a talk with me, meeting on Zoom, inbox me or DM me on Instagram.
Okay.
If you're interested in dating, hit me on the dating app, just so that they're separate.
It sounds like
okay. There you have it. Okay. All right. Back to dating. When was your last relationship?
Probably 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. You don't have to answer. Oh no, I missed it. Should he look a certain way?
So I am a face person. I don't have a skin tone or a height requirement. Let's see here. Yeah, in shape, work out, somebody that cares about their body, and likes to look good, somebody that has a sense of style, because I like to get dressed, I like to go out. So somebody that's going out in sweats and t-shirts and tennis shoes, even to like events or dates, or that wouldn't be somebody that would be for me.
Okay, so the cousins are telling me, ask her if, okay, you have poly.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you mean that you want a poly relationship? All the cousins in the comments have gone to your profile.
Okay, thank you for going to my profile, cousin. So I created my app when you first started it, like almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And at that time in my life, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was interested in. And that was my goal. That's the type of relationship I wanted to experience, a poly relationship with a boyfriend and a girlfriend. The three of us be together in a relationship, in a close relationship. So that is what I was looking for. And I was pretty much standing on business at that time. That was what it was. Fast forward now, I'm not, that's really not my focus. I'm still open to it, but it's not my focus. It's not a requirement. But if somebody is interested and open in sharing a girlfriend with me.
Wait, hold.
Sensational.
Okay, so you're okay if a guy already has a girlfriend and you join the...
Well, yes, yes, I would join an existing couple. My preference is a couple my preference would be a new guy and a new woman, and we all start something up new together. That would be my preference.
Okay, but so everybody knew.
That's my preference, but if there's a couple, like I've been on dates with couples before, but it hasn't been anything where I, connected with both of them. But if I have met a couple and I connected with both of them, then yeah, I would try it out.
Now let me ask you this. So you said you're not in that space right now.
Yep, that's exactly what she said, bro. That's exactly what she said. Ask her out in 2 days or within the week, and it's okay if he already got a girlfriend. But you need to be asking her out within the week, or she gonna lose interest. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So are you in which dynamic do you want to meet? Do you want to meet a woman or a guy?
So I am looking for a man. So it would be, the man is primary. Like there's nothing without a man. So I wouldn't just be with a woman with a girlfriend and it just be the two of us. It would have to be, if I met a woman before I met a guy, she would have to be bi. She would have to be wanting a man in the relationship as well. So I could be with only a man, but I couldn't be with only a woman. But I'm open to being with both all together.
Okay. Now, well, shout out to the cousins who went to your profile and got that information. Now, let me ask you this. Okay, so we did the looks. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't have a dollar amount, but I will say somebody that's living check to check probably wouldn't be best. I travel a lot, and so I do want somebody that's able to kind of, keep up and maybe not travel as much as I travel, but, able to meet me here for there. And if they're not local, they're going to have to come into town at least like 3 times a month. So they're going to have, some extra money to come in and out of town. But let's see, have health insurance, have life insurance. I'm looking for a responsible adult.
Got you. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's do the Kendra Cam. Nice decorum.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you with the blue. Okay. Is blue your favorite color? The couch blue too?
No, it's actually my late husband's favorite color, so I decorated the house in memory of him.
Aw.
Yeah, and then I just put it on just to match, when I'm doing Zooms and stuff.
Oh, you look good.
Thank
now
you.
I want to be respectful, but now I'm curious. I didn't know you got into poly relationships.
I didn't get into it. I've never been in one.
Oh, so what I was gonna say, did you and your late husband partake in that?
No. I've never been in a poly relationship. It's something that I'm open to and that I'm curious about and want to try.
What makes you think you would like that if you never experienced it?
Well, you never know what you're gonna like and not like, but I really can't.
I know. I don't
Always, it's I'm telling you, bro, it's every time there's a situation that happened in a previous relationship, they want to experience new shit. They want to experience new shit. If they never experienced hold'em in their previous relationships or they never done it, they are automatically they want to divert right into hoism. The 304, they want to go right to it. Every single time, it never fails. Late husband didn't do it. She wasn't about it. She never experienced it before. But all of a sudden, she's saying that, listen, I want to experience it. Why?
Okay. Say something. I don't eat raw sushi. I don't try raw sushi to know I'll never like it.
I've never had sushi a day. I've never had sushi either, but I can see myself being happy with a man and a woman.
Let me see. So she said, honest question. You mentioned you can take a virgin who is open. Is this what you were referring to? I wouldn't do poly. That's my personal preference. I wouldn't do a poly relationship because I think even regardless of how great of a leader you are, there's still going to be a level of competition. And let's be 110% honest. You got two women in the household. You got two different You have two different emotions that you're dealing with. One woman is a handful enough. And you got two of them joints in there? Nah, I'm good. It sounds good in theory. It sounds good on paper. But in real life, in real life practice, nah. But open, when I was referring to being open, I'm talking about in regards to sexual experiences as well as things that she has done, throughout her life. Things that she may have experienced, whatever the case may be, that she never would have experienced otherwise. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm referring to. But this, nah, you had that.
Sharing,
Not dope. Nah, it'd be dope if it was just one of those situations. If it was a one-time thing, like I want to experience what it's like to get to it in the bedroom. Yeah, that might be something. But other than that, as a consistent thing going on,
see that for myself.
Okay, because I was gonna say let me say something. I don't like no other vagina besides mine.
I've never experienced. I haven't.
But you're open to it.
I am.
Okay. Well, it's for each their own. But me personally, there's only two vaginas I ever touched. My mama when I came into the world and mine. Those are the only two vaginas I ever want to touch. I ain't no gynecologist. I used to have dolls. I wouldn't even touch they fake vaginas. That's how much I don't. Mine and my mama only because I came through hers. Those
I get it. I get it.
But I understand, Classy.
Yeah.
I understand. All right. When was your last relationship?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Mm-hmm. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last year.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, I run late a lot. I need to work on being able to cook like a variety of things. Work on late a lot.
Last year. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, I run late a lot.
What you mean you run late a lot? So that means you have terrible management skills. How you gonna be a business person and you run late? What do you mean? As a businesswoman, that's supposed to be one of the main things that you need to be really hell bent on is time management. You can't be a business person and be slacking on your timing. No. But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did say that it is. I'm glad that you did say that it is a flaw of yours. So I give you that, but that shouldn't be a flaw. Especially if you're a businesswoman. That should not be a flaw. Work on your time management. It's a show of a woman just like her, and it never works out. She's not thinking about when Buddy wants to go on a date just with the other girl. Yeah, fact.
I need to work on being able to cook like a variety of things. I kind of only have like a kind of a little handful and a half of things, but I want to learn to cook a variety of more things. And then I have ADHD. So at times it's hard for me to focus on one thing. So it could be a flaw, and then it could also be a superpower. I'm hearing from a couple of people. So I'm trying to rechannel it that way.
Okay. Is that one? Was that 3 flaws?
Yes.
Okay.
Running late, cooking more of a variety, and just not being able to focus as much as I wish. Yeah.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Okay. A man would be really lucky to be with me because I'm very open-minded, I'm fun, I'm professional, I'm respectable, I'm dependable. I know how to take direction from a man. I'm submissive. Let's see, peaceful, there would be no drama. I want to make somebody's life easier. I want to come in and help take the weight off.
If you have another girl, if you want another girl, you better. If you down for, you ain't got to hide your side woman. You can introduce her, and she might be okay with it.
True, this is true. Ooh. It's gotta be out in the open. That's the only way that it would be accepted.
Okay, let's go to our page. Travel Biz with Clay inside the Kendra G Singles dating app. Travel Biz with Clay, TRAVEL with Clay. Oh, I'm sorry, Y'all know how to spell it. Travel Biz with Clay. Travel Biz with Clay. These are cute pictures.
And that's my IG as well.
Say again?
That's my IG as well.
Yes. Travel Biz with Clay. Travel Biz with Clay. Looking for my people. I'm very easygoing.
Well, I said she looked good for 46. Boy, I thought she was in her 30s. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Flow type of person, very active and enjoy attending events such as concerts, comedy shows, and functions. It does say poly relationship. You're gonna keep it there?
Sure, why not?
Okay. All right. Do you want to go on social media too?
Put me out there. Put me out. Put me. Make me a highlight. Put me everywhere.
Okay, put it everywhere. Okay, so at the top of the hour, what she said, if you guys don't know, is she wants to be considered for one of the top 6 people that will be interviewed live on stage at InvestFest this year. The weekends, August 7th through 9th. We're having a Kendra G Singles Lounge during InvestFest. 300 people get to be in the lounge, but only 6 will get a live interview with me on stage. And we are, I don't want to use the word auditioning, but we are from now until July. You have an opportunity to do what Clacy just did and do the interview. And then in July, we're going to pick the top 3 women and the top 3 guys. And it's an opportunity of a lifetime, but you're already in the singles lounge no matter what.
Yeah, I RSVP'd for it online.
Yes, you're already in the singles lounge. So that's guaranteed. You're in the singles lounge. Let's see if you'll make the cut for the top 6 to be interviewed live on stage. They said she'll be a good one.
Thank you.
Be a good one.
Happy anniversary week. And thank you so much for everything. Thank you for pouring into me and just opening your platform, creating your mentor.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is probably the best one that I've seen so far. There's not a lot of delusion there. There was not a lot of delusion there. There was not. I can be 110% honest about that. There is, there's a couple of things that kind of threw me off a little bit, but I think a lot of those things that she's talking about, I think it sounds good. It sounds good in theory. It sounds good, when you just giving out a lot of a laundry list of things, but everything that she listed off, he ain't gonna be 100% of that. He's not. He gotta be making good money. He gotta be able to travel from time to time. He gotta be in shape. He gotta be attractive. He gotta know how to dress. He gotta be all these different things. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that even though it sounds good on paper, I do believe that she'd be willing to tolerate some of it. Considering if the main things that she really looking for, that he checks the box on. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, she's 46 years old. I mean, listen, you should know what you want at 46, but at the same time, you can't be extremely picky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that's what she wants to experience and she never experienced it before, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that she's gonna like it. I think she's just saying it's something new for her because she's always on the go. She want to experience shit. I think it sounds good, but I don't think that once you do it in practice, it ain't gonna work because now you're gonna be fighting for time. You're gonna be fighting for attention, regardless if you guys are working together. You guys are on the same page and you understand what's going on. What about that moment when you, let's just say you on your period and the other girl ain't, right? And you just trying to be cuddled up for the night, but he trying to get some box. So he take old girl to the back room and he busting her down. And you just sitting up there watching TV eating ice cream. And you ain't never experienced that before? Yeah. Or you doing your thing, or you gotta travel, or no, you just get back. So say you just get back from traveling from wherever you're doing from your travel business. And you want to spend some time with him when you come back, but yet him and the other girl, they got a date planned with each other. So they didn't invite you, it's just them two. So now they go on this date and they leave you at the crib just to kick it. You sure you're gonna be all right with that? Let's be real. And she got a kid. Yeah, the facts. And she got a kid too. And you want to be in a poly relationship? Nah, that ain't gonna work. It sounds, like I said, it sounds good. It sounds like something you can experience for a couple of months, but the longevity, it ain't gonna last, bro. That shit's not gonna last. It's not gonna last at all. At all. So, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah, buddy. Listen, man, if y'all haven't supported the channel yet, Super Chat goes 100. Cash App goal is $50. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. I'm gonna listen to a little bit of this live stream real quick on the Room 9. I'm gonna see what they talking about, see if there's anything to react to. Let me see. Let's see.
One of his daughters, the boyfriend slapped her. Chris Rock said that. And he said to himself, what did she do for that to happen? Because he knows his daughter. This shit was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Because I
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I heard the first one.
Google it. He said it on I think it was on Howard Stern show. He said, I knew. As soon as he said he hit me, I said to myself, that's the one that got the mouth like that. Because that's the reality. That's the reality. Everybody's not perfect.
I want to go back to something and ask a question to CJ. Because he said he likes to be shown by his woman that he is married. What are some ways that, like, the actions you like to see to show that, like, you appreciate it from your woman?
Man, it's a lot of just, day to day, man, I get treated like a king. To be honest with you,
Give us some examples. Just give us some examples. I'm not saying you lying. I just want to for the viewers, like, what are some ways, you know what I'm saying?
She get your hand job in the car?
Nah, I don't get no hand jobs.
She don't do everything. My wife do that.
No, that's for kids. That's for kids. Hand job for kids.
Funny.
My wife is they be down for everything and
Yeah, but example, I guess.
It's true. my clothes be laid out when I get in, you know, from working, you know what I'm saying?
Another keeper.
Man, my wife gold, bro. Like straight up, like yeah, like no, I done had my fair share of women before my wife, you know, but I knew she was different, you know what I'm saying, when I met her. And 13 years later, well, we've been married 13 years, we actually been together 15 years, but it's still held true, you know, to this day. So yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
I'll give one example. There was one example where my husband, he was working like 3 doubles in a row. You know what doubles are? Like 16-hour days for 3 days straight. And I gave him a foot massage. I just, you know, foot massage, pedicure, whatever, because he's been working 3 days in a double. And one of his friends mentioned, and he works at the port in Savannah. So he works manual work. And he said, man, I never had a woman give me a foot massage, and I work every day. Wakes up at 5 a.m. to go work in the port. And I was like,
girl, that's the Latina in us. That's what we do.
That's sad. But that's one example. You know, you just see like, hey, man, you've been working
that's all. I was just trying to see
16-hour days, 3 days.
13 years, huh?
You thought she was white shampoo?
I done told y'all several times that I am mixed.
All right.
You don't listen.
Yeah, but you said your father was white and taught y'all to fix.
No, I never told you my father is my daddy darker than you. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Okay, it's none of your business. When you meet him and see him, you'll find out. But don't think for 1 second that I'm white, black, or anything else. Okay, I'm mixed.
I thought your
I am mixed. My father is very much alive. And my mother is too. Thank you. Don't worry about what my parents are.
Wow. Yeah. I think sometimes trying to be funny, but you know, so I really want to know. Like
for me being married, CJ, like house is clean. You know, I'm out working hard, come home, house clean, smell like pine saw out the door.
Man, they got it, man. They ain't talking about that. Yeah. Tonight was dope, man. Tonight was dope. Listen, make sure y'all go and show love to my recently uploaded videos. Make sure you hit the hype buttons on them. Be on the lookout for my next upload tomorrow. I will be uploading a video tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Go and show those videos love too. The live streams are for the content that I clip up and make, but y'all get to kick it with me in real time as well. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all come and show love on the videos. Share with your family, share with your friends. If you aren't a part of the ENG community, become an ENG member. You know what I'm saying? 99 cents. It's 99 cents a month. They're very inexpensive. It was $2.99, but I brought the price down to 99 cents. If you don't want to do that, support the channel with the super chat or a Cash App code. All right? So, with that being said, my good people, I appreciate y'all. And until next time, I'll holla.